In the beginning of my YouTube channel, I did some research to see what I can do to make it actually successful. And one of the biggest things I saw was, don't make your content too unique, as it will have a slower growth. So if you look at my original stuff, it was literally just a look-intos. Soon enough, I started to feel burnt out, and my channel is now a lot more than just those two shows 2 years ago. So I decided to do this video. What the actual is this YouTube channel, Juby Scott? I guess you could call this my channel intro, which, does YouTube even let you put those on anymore? Oh shit, they do. Let's fucking do this. First show I have is the A Look Into series. The A Look Into series is my version of basically a game review, except it's not a game review, because I'm not a game reviewer, and I know nothing about what goes into actually creating video games. But I love to look at them and see what they're all about, and possibly share to you what they're all about. A Look Into is what started this whole YouTube channel, and it's the longest running series I have. This is A Look Into RoboCop Rogue City. Look Into Payday 3.
This is a look into
Godfall. This is A Look Into A Look Into. Basically, I will go through everything, tell you about the story, the plot, try to avoid spoilers, the gameplay, all that jazz, and add some jokes along the way. Trying to make it as entertaining as possible while giving you a game to possibly check out later on. Next one we have is my very original show, Muskets and Media. This show is kind of like A Look Into, but a lot more in-depth. Muskets and Media, we follow the colonial soldier George Dearborn, who has come through a time travel portal pulled in by me, Juby, and is now reviewing games that have muskets in them, trying to determine what is the best musket game for musket enthusiasts like me. Seeing how the reloads work, how the gameplay works, if it's in a historical standpoint, George will comment on that, and all that jazz. Join him with his friends the Red Coat and the Knight, and see what kind of mission they get into, and maybe see if he ever gets back to his original timeline. Juby! Season 1's finally over! Another show I guess we have is quote-unquote a show, and that would be what I'm nicknaming Business Juby. Business Juby videos are any of the videos you see of me. If you looked in the original timeline, you'll see that I really cut out my face for those videos, try to add some uniqueness to it. But mostly it's just been discussing stuff. This is stuff that I find interesting that I discussed, or news outlets that happen. Not a news channel per se, because I don't keep up with everything. But they're really nice, easy videos for me to make if I'm either working on a giant project, or I just simply need a week. At this channel you can see that I can post one video a week at most, either Thursday or Friday. If it changes at all, you can be notified in the Discord with the link below to see what's going on. Business Jubies help me keep up with the weekly uploads, as I do work a full-time job while doing this. Hopefully one day that will change. Now that we got all the fun shows out of the way, now let's go to something dark. The Juby After Dark series is a horror series, where I go through and look at some of the most diabolical things that humanity has ever done, or significant events that have ever happened. Juby After Dark is not for the faint of heart, but it is also an educational show. I'm trying to tell you about a story that's happened. We have covered stuff from basically the first Conjuring movie, to the Corvina Massacre, to the Mylon Massacre, and everything and anything in between. Juby After Dark is also a podcast show that you can find on Spotify right now, if you prefer to listen to it on the go instead of watching the YouTube videos. A lot of people do ask me, with the whole uniqueness that I mentioned in the beginning of the video, why do I do so much on this channel? I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to get burnt out. I really don't. That's why I had stuff like A Look Into, and then you'll see stuff like Juby After Dark. Very, very different genres of YouTube content creation. But the reason that they're both on this channel is because I'm trying to grow this one channel. I don't even want to think about trying to grow another channel. The fact that Juby After Dark is on Spotify alone is scary to me. But I've been making it work. Those are the big main shows that I do on the Juby Scott channel. You can also catch some shorts. They'll either be shorts of the videos that I make, trying to gather people through YouTube Shorts. I have TikToks, Discord, Twitter, all that jazz, and I am getting more active on my social media. I also just recently started a Patreon now that I've reached 500 subs. You should absolutely check that out now. If you're watching this trailer and you watch some of my videos and you enjoy what I'm doing, for just $1 a month, you could help me actually keep making content and possibly making it more frequent. I would love to do that for you all, but I need help before I can do that. Thank you guys so much for checking out this channel intro. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it gave a brief in-depth of why everything is here. Maybe one day when I do have a successful YouTube channel, I will finally start splitting these off. For example, Juby After Dark, maybe if this channel suddenly becomes successful, I can branch that off and get that away from the main channel. but we have to wait and see until I actually have an audience. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a different video.